Hey you, what's good? I'm so happy that you're here. I needed you. I need you like I've never needed you before. Are you new? Welcome. If you are a regular, thanks so much for coming back by. My name is Ladessa. You spell that Ladessa. And I have a little something to help you remember who I am, just in case you should forget. I don't know how, but things happen. Life gets in the way, and that's exactly what this video is about, life getting in the way. But to remember me, it goes like this: L to the D to the L to the D to the L to the D to the Ladessa. Again, I'm so happy that you are here. Before we get into all of the mayhem that has fallen upon my life, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a big thumbs up at the end, and you are welcome to share. I am not a secret. You can tell the world about you and I. And if you love me as much as I love you, I could use some of your tender loving care down in the comment section. So let's get to know each other. For those of you that are new, and to my regular schmeglers, let's just continue to chit chat down in the comment section. So as you know, each week we celebrate the lovely ladies of Aging Gorgeously and Beauty YouTuber Growth Group. This week we are shouting out Divine Diva K. She is the queen of all things smell good. I know personally my perfume stash has grown, slowly, thanks to her weekly fragrance series. And my other girl that I just want to squeeze her so tight is my girl GadgetLily. We're celebrating her this week as well. And this video includes a collaboration. I don't want to call it a collaboration. I want to call it a what's the best word to describe what Lily and Danny and I are doing? We are coming together and being that that comfort circle. This is a comfort circle that we're doing. So it's Down South with Danny and GadgetLily and myself. We have created a comfort circle this week, and I hope that you all enjoy it. And what caused us to come together to create this comfort circle? Okay, so here we go. Picture it. The interwebs. 2018. I come home after a long day of milling around town, and the worst thing that could ever happen to a content creator. All, do you understand me? Capital A, capital L, capital L. All of my makeup gone. I am fit to be tied. I'm devastated. Find a vein. What am I supposed to do now? But when you're in those spaces, your husband and your man or your mate that's not necessarily into the things that you're into, they don't necessarily understand. So you need an understanding ear. So I run down to our group message that I share with Danny and Lily, and I'm like, girl. Now mind you, it's two of them, and I know two means plural, but when it's really something, you just get one off, and everybody in the group chat knows that they're included. I'm like, girl, you are not going to believe this. Danny's like, what? I'm like, girl, all of my makeup is gone. Lily sends back question mark. I'm like, Lily, it is not a game. All of my makeup is gone. Danny comes in. You got to be kidding me. Are you serious? D, it's not a game. All of my makeup is gone. And then when you're in a group chat, you can see people typing their responses. And I don't know how it happened, but both of them are typing their responses at the same time. And I'm like, what, you know what? I'm like, I need you right now. Please be sending comforting words. And at the same time, their messages come through and they both say, me too. And I'm like, what do you mean, me too? Danny says, all of my makeup is gone. And if you've seen any of Danny's videos, as you should have, you know her stash is deep in a mug. All of her makeup is gone. Lily, I'm like, you too? Lily, she is the queen of minimalism. She just gives you a nice glowy canvas full of Shiseido. She says, all of it is gone. I'm like, this is too coincidental and too ironic. So I don't know what the makeup hater gods have whipped up in their hateration lab, but they hit all three of us at the same damn time. So Lily, she's just so sticky and sweet and comforting, and she says, I know how we can get through this. And I'm like, Lily, now I hope this include a drink. And mind you, Lily is all the way on the East Coast and Danny is all the way down south. So I don't know how we're going to get through this and it not include a drink. So I'm like, all right, now I'm listening. Danny, you listening? Danny's like, I'm in. Now, mind you, we've had to virtually prop Danny up because her stash is thick. Lily says, I know who can help us get through this. And I'm like, okay, come on now, tick tick, because I'm about to IV drip this Prosecco. And Lily introduces us both to I want to make sure that I get the young lady's name right. Emily Noel. Emily Noel is a content creator right here on YouTube, and she just so happened to go through the same thing. And to start from scratch, she chose 10 things that she would need to restock her makeup stash. And Lily says, let's just start there. Don't have to go crazy. Let's just, you know, build. Nothing we can do. The stuff is gone. Let's start at 10. So I'm like, okay. Thank you for being a friend, Lily. Thank you for being a friend, Danny. We create this comfort circle, and each one of us are going to present to you the 10 things that we would need to start our makeup stash from scratch. All right, so in my presentation, I'm going to drop in little clips on how I created this look that I'm showing you. So Lily, I love you. Danny, I love you. I don't know how I would have gotten through the disappointment and the hysteria of this situation if it wasn't for you all. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so I have to hit up a couple of stores to, you know, start from wherever I think I should start, right? So of course, my first stop would be Ulta. I talk more Ulta than I do Sephora here on my channel, so I went to Ulta. And luckily for me, Ulta has Juvia's Place now. And they don't sell it in store. I wish they would hurry up with that. But I was like, okay, if I start with the palette, I should be good. Now, for some, this wouldn't be an ideal palette because it's not like a starter palette, but it's a palette that I wanted, and I think it'll carry me through the first couple weeks, you know, of fall until I can get my palette piled back up, right? So it is the Juvia's Place Afrique palette. It has a beautiful set of nice, warm, kind of dark colors that are perfect for the fall. So that was where I started. And then I thought, you know, well, I'm starting from scratch. Let's try some new things. So I had been looking at the Maybelline Superstay Stick Foundation for quite some time. I love the liquid form. I've never used a stick foundation, so I picked up the Maybelline Super Stay Stick Foundation in, what is this, my eyes are bad, in 356 Coconut. All right, and it has this little sponge at the bottom. When I created my look, I didn't use the sponge. And so this is what you get for $9.99. And I'm assuming this is supposed to equal 1 fluid ounce. No, it is 0.25 ounces of full coverage foundation. To be perfectly honest with you, it's okay. It seemed to kind of ball up, and I don't know if that's because it just didn't mesh well with my primer that I purchased. But I think the coverage is good, but up close it's like breaking up really bad, so I'll have to try it again, maybe with a different primer. All right, so that was that. Speaking of primers, the primer that I use is the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. I just so happened to get this in a kit. It's kind of like a sample size or a travel size of the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. I actually love it. The first time I tried it, when it first came out, I think I was just putting too much on. It had me looking a ghostly mess. But for this look, it just really blended out smoothly. I did read the directions this time, and it says let it kind of warm up in your hand. And so that's what I did. And it blended out my pores, and it did a great job. While I was in Ulta, you know, Ulta sells e.l.f. products. And if you saw my last video, you know that I love concealer. So I wanted to try the e.l.f. concealer. So I purchased this in medium. So that's the e.l.f. concealer. And I heard about a store called Riley Rose, and they had the Gerard Cosmetics Slay All Day setting spray. And this setting spray is the bomb, okay? The bomb.com, okay? Okay. Like, so much so, it is putting, in my humble opinion, putting the Urban Decay All-Nighter spray to bed. I mean, you know, and you know I'm Captain Save a Coin, so I'm going to direct you in the right direction. This is only $22. The Urban Decay is $32. So give it a try. This is the peach. It comes in different smells. All right, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 5. So that's 5. I got 5 more things. All right, so I love the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, so I picked up one of the minis for my eyelashes. And I wasn't sure how this stick foundation would blend out, but I always blend my foundations out with a sponge. So I picked up the Beauty Bakery blending eggs, and this is one of them right here. And you can't create an eye look without brushes. So one of my 10 was the 7-piece brush set that I got from Riley Rose from BH Cosmetics. So that is 7. No, I have to keep counting. I want to make sure I stay within 10. 1, 2, 3. I'm making a mess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. 9. You have to have a black eyeliner. 9 is the LA Girl Glide Gel Liner. This is my favorite liner to date. And it is like true blackest black. I love it. All right. And then the very last thing that I purchased was the Dope Queens Cosmetics liquid lipstick in Honey Dip. So this is my new stash of makeup, and I think I did okay. I kept it within the allowed 10. You will see that or 10 items rather. You will see that I do have lashes on, and luckily for me, when I came home and found out all of my makeup was gone, I already had lashes on. And then, come here, let me tell you. Just gonna tell on myself. I'm just a little, just a smidge vain. So I keep lash glue. I keep lash glue in my purse at all times. So luckily I already had lash glue and lashes on my person. And I did set underneath my eye and in my smile lines. And when I was at Sephora and I got the Tatcha set that came with the Silk Canvas Primer, I got a small little sample of the Too Faced Peach setting powder. I heard a lot of great things about it for setting underneath the eye, and you know, in your line, just kind of help to blur things out. And I think I like it, so I'm going to pick up a full size of this. So that's it. This is how I am rebuilding my makeup stash with 10 items that I think can get me through until I can build again. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to check out the other ladies that are in my comfort circle. And if you ever have this problem, check one of us out, or you can check out Emily Noel and check her video out. All right, so that's it. I'm still sad and I need your love, but I'll be okay. Always remember to pack light, because bag lady, bag man, you and me too, gonna hurt our backs dragging all them bags like that. Well, thankfully, my bag is pretty empty because they done came in and took all my makeup. All right, I'll see you on the next one. Bye.